This is an late 80s Marshall Silver Jubilee 2558, the real deal. And the owner brought it in because the push-pull pots were cutting in and out and it didn't sound that great. And I was eventually able to get one to do that. I think he had done it enough that it wasn't a big problem anymore. But I went ahead there and cleaned them, and I can't get it to do it anymore at all. So I suspect that problem was gone. And he asked me, is there anything that I recommend while I have it on my bench? And that's always a trick thing, because we live in a world of fake extended warranty offers and so much BS we got to wade through. And a really nice guy, Adrian, the owner of the amp, he doesn't know me from Adam. And so he's asking this guy, the stranger, what I would suggest he spend money on. And so it's one of those things I have to earn trust pretty quickly and answer any questions thoroughly as possible. And this is not snake oil. These are the original LCR filter caps from like 1986, 87, whatever they were. They're old. They're almost as old as I am. Hadn't even graduated high school when these were coming out, and I just turned 50. So these 3 filter caps should be changed before something bad happens, because when they leak, if they cause a burn, if there's a caustic spill, if there are shorts, that's when you get expensive repairs. Changing 3 filter caps is not difficult when nothing else is wrong. On that same note, these 2 bias caps need to be changed, because if the bias section were to go, you can lose tubes, you can lose output transformers, you could actually have power transformer damage, all because of 2 $1 capacitors. So I'm going to change the filter caps. I'm going to pull the preamp board, which is being held in place by these pots and jack, and make sure that all the solder joints holding this stuff mechanically in place are good. I'm going to change these caps. I'm going to change these other little electrolytics while I have that open. I'm going to make sure that everything on the bottom of the board has good solder joints and is clear, because sometimes the old flux builds up yucky conductive paths. And once all that's done, I'm going to clean up the lead dress, not just get excess out, but very crucially on these Silver Jubilees, they run these grid wires right next to the heaters. And let me turn the master up for a second. You can't hear it that much. It's real though. These grids being run so close to the heaters can cause buzz. You can hear that white noise in the background right now. I just unplugged the input jack, which mutes the whole circuit. But once I clean up the lead dress, the entire amp will not only be quieter, but there will not be a note between B and B flat in the background of everything trying to interact with everything that you play. So you'll have better sustain, better note separation, everything that you like about this amp, there'll be more of. And the noise floor will be lower and things will just sound sweet. That is the goal.